The Google Pixel 3a has been out for over a year now, and I'm just going to talk about my experience using that budget phone. And this is my personal opinion. I think this is one of the best phones to use for a casual user. I have friends that ask me what phone I should get, and all they really need to do is text, phone calls, go on Facebook or YouTube, and maybe take a couple pictures here and there. Usually I would recommend OnePlus right away because they do or used to offer really good price for their specs. But after using the 3a for a long time, it proves to me that casual users don't need the high-end processors to do the daily things they need to do on a phone. Do they really need the latest and greatest chip just to do a simple Google search or watch a video? Most likely they don't. When or if the Pixel 4a does come out, I would still say the Pixel 3a is still going to be a good phone for the average person. And since the 3a is going to be the older model, it's going to be cheaper, and if you do find a sale on top of that, that's going to be a complete steal. The performance is really smooth, the battery life is also really good. From my experience, it's better than my Pixel 4 XL. And I'm pretty sure one of the reasons why is the screen. The technology is not as good as the flagship model, and if you do put these two phones in front of a regular consumer, for the most part, they probably won't even tell the difference. During this time when we're wearing masks, it's much faster to get in your phone, and I still like the way how I swipe down on the fingerprint sensor just to get to my notification center. Next up is the camera, and I think this is where most of your money will go to, is the high quality pictures you're getting. From doing a lot of comparisons with this phone and even comparing it to the flagship model, the differences are really small. I will admit that there are things on the Pixel 3a that are a bit less convenient for me, like when you're using portrait mode, it's really zoomed in. So if I'm sitting across the dinner table and I want to use a portrait mode, my friend is still too zoomed in. I feel like I need to back up a bit, or even if I want to take something in my hands, I would have to reach really far to get, or even just to fit the whole thing in the picture. Now, because it does have a slower chip inside, you can still see the processing when you take the picture right after. Now, it's not too noticeable, or I don't think the average person would care. Now, it is much more noticeable if you're taking a picture using portrait mode or even night mode. And just using the camera overall, it's really easy to use. For the most part, you just point at something, you press the shutter button, and the pictures most likely will look really good. Overall, if you are a casual user that really needs a phone to do the basic things on a really tight budget, I would recommend the Pixel 3a. If you know you're the type of person that plays a lot of graphic heavy games or even use intense heavy apps, then most likely this phone will not do it for you. In the end, Google showed me that you don't really need high-end specs to do basic needs on a phone. I am excited to see what the 4a has to offer, and I know there's a lot of rumors and leaks out there already, but I'm hoping something small that adds to the experience, like wireless charging, you know? So let me know what you guys think. If you do have a Pixel 3a, how is it still holding up for you? So that is it. Please follow me on Instagram, give a like, subscribe, hit the bell, and thanks for watching.